I think most organizations kind of go through like they start off and they've got a guy or a gal. I got somebody. I got my guy. I got my gal. She's going to, I'm going to call her when I need her, and she's going to fix my computers. Or he's so and so's cousin. Great guy. Really knows his stuff. And then what tends to happen is the organization hopefully starts to grow, and there starts to be a slowdown in response times, and things start to go down, and then prioritization becomes a challenge, and that person that was so reliable for some reason seems to not be as reliable in the opinion of the owners. And what happens is that many organizations, because we work mostly with the SMB market, small medium businesses, so what happens is nobody can really manage this department very well, because they think of it as just those nerds you put in the corner. Just take the desk, take your computer, and just don't say anything, right? You don't need to come to any meetings, just fix the stuff. So nobody can manage this individual or this department. And what they have is they have someone who's tactical, someone who's task oriented, responsive to tickets, but doesn't think big picture. So what tends to happen is they get frustrated with this individual, and this person is doing their best, but their company, their whole business is teetering on one point of failure. Now the person can't take a vacation. My favorite is when, hey, who knows the most about computers? And someone mistakenly raises their hands, like, I know computers. You're an IT person. You're doing the IT. So, which is hysterical, but this stuff happens. And so it's a very common thing. As you kick off, you don't need much. You just need the things to just work. As you start to grow, now compliance comes into question. Now you are looking at, what does downtime mean for us? And there's a strategy piece of it that companies, it's strange. I was talking to someone the other day, like, I feel like the IT person's like that 12-year-old or 13-year-old kid of the family. And when you have your family gatherings, that kid's still at the kiddie table, but like they're wondering why they're not at the grown-up table. And it's like a strange situation. Like, here's the person that's extremely intelligent, knows about technology. Why aren't they being asked to the table? Why can't they sit at the grown-up table? How often do you have sales meetings? How often do you have, budgeting meetings and leadership meetings and all these different meetings? And you talk about all these challenges, yet the person who can inject some technology into it is never invited to those conversations. But that technical person could leverage technology to improve every aspect of your business. So there's a disconnect, I feel, between leadership and management and the decision makers, because they're not asking for a technology solution. They're trying to do things the same way they always have. Well, let's get a sales consultant. Well, yeah, they help, but there's still a technology piece to it that you haven't addressed.
So it makes a lot of sense to me that you would want somebody not only to keep things running, but to be able to strategize about how can we use technology to get us further, faster towards our goals.
It's so critical. I mean, yeah, technology, but I don't want to throw it out there like technology can fix everything. I miss my team. Like, we've been remote since March. I miss our team. I went in the office twice in like 9 months, and seeing people just is energizing. So you can't just throw technology at everything.
No.
But you need to have an organization or a person to help you leverage it when it can be used to improve a business process. If you're not looking at, hey, for example, like we've got a customer that has communication challenges, right? They have 2 offices and they both feel disconnected. So having that IT person at the table, what that IT person bring? You're having a conversation, well, so-and-so feels like you never communicate. Well, you're not involved on the projects. We don't do any meetings and things like that. The IT person could raise their hand and say, we could leverage Microsoft Teams or Slack or some sort of, collaboration tool. Oh, well, what does that look like?
Mm-hmm.
And now you're looking at all the solutions to solve the problem, not just the things that you've been exposed to as a business owner or a financial individual.